Hello everyone, it's Tana and welcome back. We're going to do another video for the Pup in a Cup Not Too Shabby stamp set. Now if you guys remember from the last Not Too Shabby video, I had this one stamped out already with some Morning Mist, I believe it's called, VersaFine Clear ink, and then I heat embossed over it. And rather than use my zigs, I wanted to use some Catherine Pooler inks. I haven't watercolored with these in a while. So I played around with that. Now I'm using Over Coffee, I believe, or icing on the cake for that centerpiece of the coffee cup. And then I go in with a combination of Over Coffee and Sandcastle and icing on the cake for the puppy itself. Although the image was smaller than the cup, so you couldn't really see the differences in the browns that I was trying to pick up. Not with that water brush. I mean, I tried to not add excess water, and that's why you see that water brush switches back and forth from the green one to the clear one, because the green one was empty. So I was trying to pre-mix off to the side. And then, because I was having such an issue with the water, I tried to use my Zig blender brush, and it does work well with Catherine Pooler inks, but not this time. I think my blender brush was drying out, so I ended up having to go over that with the water brush and some water anyway, so that my lines weren't so harsh and everything blended well together. And I used a little bit of tiara. I was thinking somewhere in the world there's got to be some type of coffee drink with a yellow foam, so we went with it. And I just received the My Favorite Things in an order I placed paper pad, the newest paper pad. And it's got a lot of pretty rainbow papers in it. So I picked one with some simple turquoise lines because I used the Aquatini on the cup. And we're going to use a new stencil from MFT called Inward Elements. And originally I was going to use some shimmer spray with this and leave it at that, but I decided to go with the, I believe they're called Lemon Twist Dream Drops. I'll have it down below for you guys. And it looks like a shimmery greenish yellow on this paper. So I was very careful. I didn't want to put too much on because that stuff is paper. It's not cardstock. I did actually put it on a piece of cardstock and trimmed it down so you could only see the paper. But it's still, it was buckling a little bit from being wet, separating itself from the cardstock. So I went very lightly and just spread it across with my finger. And then I just adhere that panel straight down with some double-sided adhesive onto the cement gray card base. And the cement gray is 100-pound cardstock from MFT. And then we're going to put a simple hello on the coffee cup holder. And that hello comes with the Pup in a Cup stamp set. So many different sentiments you can come up with that stamp set. And as you know, I pop it up on foam tape, but I always put glue on the foam tape to make sure it stays, especially if it's not just being adhered to paper. If there's oxide ink on it or heat embossing, I like to try and use some glue. I also used some pretty pink Posh dried marigold jewels above the coffee cup, and that was it for that card. So if you remember this cute little puppy with the bow, we made that in the last video, and I did not use her. So I wanted to give her a shot in this video. So we're going to make a simple happy birthday shaker card, and I'm using the MFT Polaroid shaker frame, the happy birthday sentiment from the Pup in a Cup stamp set. And I cut the shaker frame out of a pearlescent white tonic cardstock. And then I heat embossed that happy birthday in VersaFine Clear Nocturne ink, and then heat embossed it with clear embossing powder. And then I used the pre-made, I love the shakers with the pre-made pouches. So I just glued that on there, and now I'm putting a different mixture of blue, red, clear, green, yellow seed beads, a couple of iridescent blue stars and iridescent yellow stars. Anything that it stuck with the rainbow theme, because I used the polka dot rainbow paper from the MFT paper pad. And I also used the banners that I stamped out in the last video from the Picnic Fun Not Too Shabby stamp set. I did not use them in that video, but I did use them in this one. So they're going to be hanging above the Polaroid shaker. The shaker's all put together. I just cut a little piece of that rainbow polka dot paper, measured it out, and glued it to the back of the shaker pouch. And the little puppy's going to be glued to the front of the square, so she's overhanging the Polaroid frame. And I could not decide, did I want the deep pink or the light pink? One is cotton candy, I believe. I'll have them listed above for you because now I forgot. And one is razzleberry. They're both MFT cardstock, 100-pound cardstock. What I did was I did both. I figure if I don't use the one, even if I don't use the hearts, I can always use the other side. Both the hearts, the small and the larger one, came in the Pup in the Cup stamp set. And I also ended up using the little circle from the Pup in a Cup stamp set also later on. I just didn't show you guys, but you will see it when I'm putting it on the card. So there's circles in there. So here I'm trying both out. Let me know which one you preferred, the darker pink or the lighter pink. I ended up going with the lighter pink. So we're just going to adhere that panel flat to the card with some tape runner. And then I'm going to glue that shaker Polaroid picture frame onto the card. And it's going to be a little bit lower so we have room for our birthday banners. And then we're going to glue the banners on there. And that's it for these two cards, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am going to post the winners of the April and May giveaways in the next video. I already chose the winners. I just have not posted them yet. And I will have June's giveaway coming up. I know I'm behind, but I'm going to do June and July together in July. So we will see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you are aware when we do the giveaways. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.